Top 30 Most Interesting Facts About Christopher Columbus. Birthplace Mystery. Though widely considered Genoese, alternative theories claim he may have been Catalan, Portuguese, or even a Jewish converso. His true origin remains debated. Multiple identities. He used different names in different languages: Cristóbal Colón, Spanish; Cristoforo Colombo, Italian; Christophorus Columbus, Latin, fueling myths about his background. Master Navigator. Columbus excelled at seamanship, using dead reckoning, currents, stars, and winds, even without being a cartographer. Misjudged Earth size. He believed Earth was smaller than it is, making him think Asia was reachable by a short westward route. Decades of seafaring experience. Before 1492, he sailed across the Mediterranean and Atlantic, gaining experience with trade, naval battles, and geography. Spain initially rejected him. Both Portugal and England refused his proposal. Even Spain hesitated for years before accepting it under the capitulations of Santa Fe. Iconic three ships, Niña, Pinta, and Santa Maria, made the historic voyage, with Santa Maria wrecking on Christmas Day, 1492. La Navidad tragedy. His first settlement was destroyed before he returned, with all 39 men killed, revealing early conflict and disorder. Taino encounters. Columbus documented Taino society in detail, though through a European lens that eventually shaped exploitative colonial policies. Sending native captives to Spain. He sent indigenous people gold samples and parrots as proof of his success. The Columbian Exchange. His voyages triggered massive biological and cultural exchanges between the Old and New Worlds. Introduced forced labor. Columbus oversaw systems that amounted to enslavement, the foundation of early colonial exploitation. Huge titles but limited power. Though given lofty titles, his rule generated complaints and restrictions, eventually limiting his authority. Arrest and downfall. In 1500, he was arrested for brutality and misrule and shipped to Spain in chains. 4 transatlantic voyages. Across 1492–1504, he explored the Caribbean, South America, and Central America. Reached South America. In 1498, he landed near Venezuela, but still believed he was near Asia. Stranded in Jamaica. During the 4th voyage, he spent a year marooned, using a lunar eclipse to manipulate locals into helping him. Lost journals. His original 1492 log is lost. What survives is filtered through later writers like Bartolomé de las Casas. Map-making confusion. Because he insisted he had reached Asia, early maps incorrectly placed the Americas much closer to Asia. Introduced European animals and crops. Pigs, cattle, horses, wheat, and sugar reshaped Caribbean ecology forever. Human trafficking. He captured and sold indigenous people, contributing to early patterns of the Atlantic slave trade. Extreme abuses in Hispaniola. Under his and his brother's governance, reports describe famine, forced labor, mutilations, and mass population collapse. Obsessed with legal privileges, he spent his later years fighting Spain to restore his titles and wealth. Contradictory personality. Columbus was devout yet ruthless, visionary yet stubborn, leading to sharply divided historical interpretations. Global place names. His name influenced numerous geographic names, including the modern nation of Colombia. Indios and Indies. His mistaken belief he had reached Asia gave rise to durable naming traditions still debated today. Overly bold calculations. His distance estimates were based on mixed sources and wishful thinking rather than sound science. Astronomical strategy. Columbus used almanacs and celestial knowledge, not only for navigation but for political manipulation. Didn't truly discover America. Indigenous peoples lived there for millennia, and Norse reached North America centuries earlier. His role was initiating sustained contact. Sparked early human rights debates. Columbus-era abuses inspired theologians and lawyers to debate indigenous rights, influencing early international law.